Speaking of good, Army, let's do it. We got the depth chart reorganized given the horrifically bad news in regards to our injury status. White gold. I'll offset that. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. What combination do we want to go with for this game? That works. Okay. We're 2-0. We just knocked off number 16 Rutgers, which is hilarious to anybody that didn't see that game. And hell, Rutgers are number 16, but they were.
The skies are open and we are in.
We'll go for the kick return. Do love me a good kick return attempt. Let's see. We beat Navy earlier this year. Can we beat Army? And that is an unreturnable option. Let's see what the boys can do. We're going to simulate it. Jump in if we have to. Trey and Bell, our number one wideout. We need a big game from him today. And we need a big game from our backup quarterback because our starter is out for the rest of the season with a torn quad. Almost the rest of the season. We're up 14-7 at the end of the first. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we keep it up. 21-7. 21-7 at halftime. We're looking good. Trying to go 3-0, which would tie our team record for most wins in a season. 21-10 heading into the fourth. 24-10. Thanks to a 22-yard field goal. 24-17. It's not over yet. Kareem Pride. I remember we almost scouted that guy or almost brought him in. Army's going to get the ball back. If they tie it, we'll jump in. And they have tied it with 2:11 to go. This game is tied. Okay. Ollie, thank you for hanging out tonight, by the way. All right, Frost. And you lead another comeback. As Bullwinkle Jr. gets some yards out of that. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. We obviously don't want to be too risky in possession if we can help it.
This offense has a second down play. Trying to make
we can run the football. We should. Just shy of the first down is Tavian Grant. You know what we got to do. I mean, we got to go goal line, and we got to
make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to
line
have to
blast.
More guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Uh-oh. Go with the jet option.
Let's see what they do on third down.
3rd and inches, the jet option. They're really stacking the box, so this isn't a bad idea. In theory.
The option look.
To the outside, Trey and Bell. We did get pushed out of bounds, but it's because I didn't want to risk a fumble. Big play for Trey and Bell. Run this again.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Good cut for Tavian Grant. Easing our way downfield here. Plenty of time. We got that pretty well covered. Let's opt out.
That's a great job by the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
First down. The guy downfield just missed the block. It could have been more, but that's a huge gain, and Army uses their first time out. I don't know how bad the wind is for this game. Run it again. The cut. They can't stop the run as Winkle gets the first down. Actually, there was a guy near him, and he ran away from him. 51 seconds. Army with one timeout left.
and you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. If you're starting like that now, what opens up? Play action.
Another run. 5 more yards. Army uses their final timeout.
Physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Quick time. Now, the defense here trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Colin, take it easy, buddy. All right, 48 seconds to go. We're in range. We got to center this ball.
To the ground.
Decent blocking. First down and a little bit more.
He has plenty for the first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time.
Clock's running. We're pretty much dead center. I'm a little bit afraid of the field goal, though, because I don't know what the wind is.
Turning to the
We can pound it in. We're going to. Up to the 7. Wants me to go for a field goal now, but
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure.
we do need to recenter the ball after that.
They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position.
Grant does center it.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is
Now's the time.
And if the kicker can put
10 miles an hour.
be a successful drive. And
Right down the middle.
lead, and it's getting late.
With 2 seconds left. I didn't want to risk it with the clock or put pressure on. Just wanted to kick it. 2 seconds away from victory.
Celebration has erupted.
We could have timed it a little bit better as the clock expired, but I really didn't want to risk it. We're a squib kick away
Late clutch field goal
from the win.
on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. Oh,
One stop ends the game, and there it is. TOUGLANE are 3-0 in Season 3. We survive Army by a field goal,
to come through.
despite all of the injuries.
Confidence builder, dream.
Javon Moore, have yourself a day. Jesus Christ, 50 yards a catch
You're gonna make the play to win.
for the junior.
This is gonna come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's
That was a much less stressful field goal this time.
pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that
This
big
team, man, they are getting better.
they had in each other.
You know, if we play the super high-end competition, it's still going to be tough, but
Confidence building.
against similar competition,
Gonna do it for us.
we have a chance against anybody.
Our entire
400 yards of offense to their 300.
Another presentation of EA Sports.
Possession time, dead even at 16 minutes apiece. Okay. Take a look here. Well, Methamphetamine got some playing time today. Went 10 of 14 for 148 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks for the 64 overall freshman QB that had the red shirt removed due to injury. Frost went 5 of 8 with 112 yards and a touchdown. I don't know why Frost wasn't in for all of the game, but we won. Shout out to Methamphetamine. I mean, maybe Frost was temporarily injured. Oh my God, we only had 15. Yeah, I mean, 15 completed passes makes sense. This has been a crazy season with all of these injuries, but we've survived, we've thrived. And we have tied last season's win total at 3-0. Absolutely unreal. As we... Yes. Yes. Our first recruit of the season. The 3-star gem out of Needham, Massachusetts, Armand Bajent. 3-star gem quarterback already? Go, man. And we got both of them. Both 3-star gem QBs, Bajent and Kevin Sims out of Blairstown, New Jersey. We no longer have a need at quarterback. Oh my God. Can we use them this season with the injuries? Oh my God. Wow, that's insane to land both of these 3-star gems this early. That's incredible for us because now that secures so many more points. We are up to number 68 in the country, right behind TOUGLANE. C+ contender status now. I can't believe we just landed those quarterbacks as we get ready to play Wyoming. Again, Armand Bajent. Doesn't have any abilities, but has team player. His throw power is fantastic. He's got good speed, too. Like, that's a really good base. Sims has pull down. He's also fast. I mean, his throw power is a little bit less. His accuracy is a bit better. We got two great quarterbacks to choose between here in the future. At running back, Finn Aldoro, we're still looking good. Actually, in general, we still want to schedule visits. Are we behind on anybody? We are behind on Knight, but it's not out of reach. Oh, shit. The defensive tackle, Corey East. He has a visit this week, so we won't take him out now. Let's get visits scheduled here as early as possible for the guys at the bottom to see what we can do. So Joey Knight will get scheduled against Rice. We'll sell you on proximity to home. Tim Denson, no visit yet. Morgan Mouch, get you scheduled against Rice. That's going to prove to be a pretty important game. Alex Marshall, sell you on proximity to home. Emmanuel Keller. Yeah, this game against Rice is going to prove to be very, very important. Andy Slater will save for Kennesaw. Boudreaux. Rice again. It's going to be a packed house for this game against Rice. Mooney. Another player visiting in week 8. Garrison. Make it another player visiting in week 8. We can't schedule anymore. Who are we behind on right now? Let's put the 5 points on the Knight. We'll do 5 points for everybody remaining here. But, I mean, the fact we already locked down those quarterbacks is insane for us. Like, that is crucial to our success moving forward. Before we get to this next game against Wyoming, which we do have visits this week, need to take a look at the injury report. Still just those 3. We're 2 weeks away from getting Keontae Tyson back. And again, Targaryen might be back this season, but that's a devastating injury, that quad tear, especially for a scrambling QB. TOUGLANE looking to go 4-0 and hit the highest win total in the season they've ever had. 3 wins last year. Wyoming, it's an incredibly close matchup. They are a little bit better on paper. And we'll go pretty straightforward with the uni set for this week. And they make it 4-0 Derby week against the Cowboys. We love Wyoming, but the goal is to win.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry.
We'll go for that opening kick return.
The electricity that permeates this place.
And we don't have the same option with Tyson, and yeah, it's not returnable anyway.
The ball squirts.
Still counts as a no touching.
Be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now we'll get
Bryce Frost,
for the first time.
freshman starter, was supposed to be benched this year. Instead, he gets a second opportunity. As crazy as that is, let's see what he can do in yet another start. 7-7 early on, 10-7, now 10-9 at the end of the first. That's not even the first safety that we've seen, as ridiculous as that is. I don't mean to hit change of possession. I'm treating it like the fourth quarter. My bad. Let's go next quarter. Still 10-9. Now 12-10 Wyoming. 19-10. 19-17. The score at halftime. So the Cowboys just ahead thanks to that safety. We are within striking distance. 24-19 for the Blue Moose. Heading into the fourth quarter. It's another barn burner here. 25-24. Shout out to Black Panther for the follow. It's a 1-point game. Field goal for TOUGLANE, 27-25.
I'm just trying to walk through this.
Hollywood as well on the follow. Thank you for that. Sandvik punts away. We got just under 5 minutes to try and hold on, boys. Can you do it? Forced to punt. Wyoming are going to get the ball back. I got a bad feeling about this. They score. 2:07 to go. The Cowboys up by 5. We'll hop in to try to save the day. Pressure's on to keep the streak alive. I'm not going to be afraid to run the ball here. Just outright run the RPO. One play before the 2-minute warning. If the blocking was a bit better, that was a guaranteed first down. That's a shame.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is
all right.
the essence if this offense is going to make a play.
All right, we are going to have to throw a little bit more than we'd care to. A lot of linebackers out there right now. Again, if we can just opt out to the RPO. The blocking is horrific. Both times they left him wide open, but we couldn't hold the block, so we obviously have to throw here.
The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go.
First down. Say his name. He appears.
Well, offensively, they knew
We've got all 3 timeouts.
they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively,
Couldn't set the edge, boys. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. They are literally not capable of setting the edge. That would have been a touchdown if they were.
Really have the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards.
Decent run for Grant given the circumstances. Let's use our first timeout. I just wanted to get some yardage. We'll be throwing on the next 2 attempts. However, something that I noticed, unfortunately, I don't know if we have another injury directly. We sure do. Our top wideout, Trey Bell's out for the game. That explains a bit. I'm pretty sure Frost was up there. Yep. We're going to be putting in 64 overall quarterback, the freshman Bethamphetamine, to try and get this comeback. We can't afford to risk Frost. Insane. Young is also absolutely feeling it. I mean, we are hurting in terms of injuries right now. We really are. But there are certain players. Yep, Spanway's got to sit. Kramer's got to sit. Williams should be sitting. Rogsgay will be out if we end up having to play defense. Green, both defensive tackles are about to fucking keel over and die. Crouch is feeling the same way. Couch Smith, that is. This is a disastrous situation for us in terms of durability right now. Absolutely disastrous. And that's if we're able to score and keep this game going. Our third string quarterback is in.
Play can really give you a shot of momentum.
On this 3rd and 7.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
We're going down.
And he can't get it off.
The pocket collapsed. I couldn't hit right bumper.
This late in the game. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout.
Knocked down by the defender.
Down, and man, did they need to keep that.
And that's likely it for the winning streak.
Has the football back in
Likely to end at 3-0.
one possession game.
Unless we force a quick turnover here.
Business, just take care of the football.
So they call this
Gotta try to rip it out. Couldn't. We'll call a timeout.
Run the football and throw high percentage passes.
The injuries. The primary reason that this winning streak is going to end is the injuries.
Yeah, and
That's a shame.
what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective.
Great tackle there.
Scoring, take care of the football.
First down ends the game.
We've got a timeout on
Otherwise, we might get another chance.
fourth, and the brain trust will go to work.
They elect to take a knee to kill the time.
And now on fourth
Looking for the
down,
field goal.
put it on the shoulders of the kicker.
It's not over yet, but we need a miracle. No! I hit Y!
He got it.
Oh, game, you fucked me.
Now the opponent has to
Are you kidding?
fourth quarter. That put
Dude, I didn't even spam it. I hit it once when it popped up like a QTE, and he still didn't jump.
big money.
What the fuck? I've never been more sure that I was about to block that kick. Are you fucking serious? Like, what else am I supposed to do other than hit Y when Y pops up? I even waited for it. I didn't spam it this time. Are you fucking kidding? Dude, that would have been so hype. Oh my god, game. You gotta be fucking trolling.
Last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown.
I don't know what else I was supposed to do other than time the button press.
If you cover the kickoff well. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds
We have 10 seconds to score from the 24-yard line. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe it. We would have been so much closer.
down the field.
We would have had more time on the clock.
Looking to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late.
No pass interference. That's the only thing we could really hope for.
With 5 seconds left.
That's so frustrating, man. Like, we played it so well.
Chunk yardage.
We played that kick fucking perfectly, dude. That sucks.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, he'll let it fly.
And hit as we throw, we'll get one more chance.
Nowhere close on that one.
They have a fucking thing set up, so I'm not allowed to call the same play twice in a row.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
I'm so disappointed. I don't even know if blocking that kick for sure would have made a difference, but it would have been nice to find out.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Knocked out, no PS interference. I was going to say DPI. And that is our first loss of the season.
Got to work harder. Got to be
The Cowboys hand us the L.
The harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there.
Fuck.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team.
The injuries, man. The wear and tear. Brutal.
I don't think this is a situation.
But I would really like to... it should have...
Things on either side of the football, just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game. I think
It is the first time I'm legitimately frustrated with the gameplay there because I don't know what else I was supposed to do.
Really well.
I've tried spamming Y in those scenarios, so this time I didn't. In my head, I'm like, I know they're going to wind it down to 2 seconds before they snap. Timed it perfectly. Waited for the Y prompt to pop up. Hit it once. And he just still didn't do anything. That's so frustrating. I mean, we were never going to go undefeated this year. Wyoming is not a team that we should have lost to, though. But man, that's just... Who knows what would have happened had we blocked that kick. I mean, where would we have been? We would have been on the 28-yard line. I mean... So not only would we have had... better, like, look at this, dude. Come on. I mean, who knows? We block that. Who knows where that ball ends up? Could even end up in the end zone. That's gonna have me frustrated for a long time. Wasn't expecting an undefeated season, but that shouldn't have been our first L. Injuries and all. Yeah, if anybody knows how to block kicks, apparently you don't spam Y and you also don't time it. I'm out of ideas. We do get some good news as we get one of the defensive backs that we needed, the 3-star corner Benjamin Reese out of North Andover, Massachusetts. And we miss out on a couple of players to Boston College, which doesn't really surprise me, as our contender status drops back down to a C. But still ahead of Florida State. We draw the Hoosiers next. I'm so frustrated right now. I'm sorry. So frustrated. Let's get Denson out of there. Get Yeast out of there. And 3 recruits so far this year. Who do we have that we can schedule for a visit? Oops, need to do that. Let's see, O'Sullivan. Get you scheduled for Kennesaw. Stephen Aurora, I'm guessing. We'll get you scheduled for James Madison. I blocked one so far. I had to dive with X like that. I guess I'll switch back to hitting X then, right? Okay, it is what it is, right? Like I literally can't even restart. It's an online deal. It's like if we get fucked, we get fucked, and that's it. We just have to deal with it. As depressing as it is. But, again, we were never going to go undefeated. Alright, there we go. Everybody's scheduled for visits, so we can start with the points as we want to. I don't think I'm gonna bother, like, looking for 2 stars until we have, like, spare points in a week, right? And we're not gonna have spare points for a while. We're just gonna continue to focus on these 3 stars that are there. Focus on the quality over the quantity. And if we were going to get screwed against any team, at least it was Wyoming, you know? Our old pals in Wyoming. Maybe we can help them get promoted, you know? Maybe that win will mean a hell of a lot to them. All I can hope for. Well, the injury bug is a-bitin'. We are still pretty damn hurt. We are still a week away from getting Tyson back, and now our starting center, Tariq Williams, has a broken hand, and he'll be out for 5 weeks. So the injury bug is brutal, ruthless, and relentless. We head to Indiana, the battle of 3-1s as we take on the Hoosiers. Could we win this game? Yes, but given the fact that we're not at full strength, I have my concerns as to whether or not we're going to be able to win this game. I feel like that's going to be the case for pretty much the rest of the season. Or if the injury bug stops, you know, murdering the crap out of us.
Welcome to America's heartland.
Old Heps Rock.
The Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today.
Weird seeing a Pac-12 crest for the Indiana Hoosiers.
The pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great.
Come the boys of TOUGLANE. And to bounce back and get back into the win column after that very unfortunate Wyoming result. That opening kick return. Why not? Get some magic flowing here. It is returnable. Young Jr. is not our ideal return man. Bring it up the middle. All right, Tram Bell is healthy at least. But the injury bug biting him as well. All right, let's see what the boys can do. Let's see. First quarter here against the Hoosiers. 3-0 Indiana. Make that 7-3 TOUGLANE. Okay. Not a bad start to have the lead here. Got to do well out of the gates. Can't really play with fire. 14-6, 17-6, 17-13 at the half. Another close game midway through. 20-17 for the Hoosiers. Heading into the fourth, we trail. And we were forced to punt. Control-Alt-Delete. Sends it down. Indiana in possession. Fumble recovered. The linebacker, Christian Allegro. Can we take advantage? No, we can't. We go 3 and out. Our offense is really stalled out here. Hoosiers don't do anything. I feel like I have to take over here because if I don't, and then the Hoosiers score, we don't have enough time. So let's do it. Plenty of time on the clock. Down by 3. We are threatening to score. I could let the boys try to cap this off by themselves. But I'd have to call a timeout. I have to at least run this play. Good run there for Grant. We might as well just go for it. It's fine.
He can also go outside. He can really do it all. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone.
Jet sweep.
To the ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Dude, Tavian Grant's a tough guy to take down. It's a big boy.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th.
Toss to the outside. The blocking is not there. Grant stopped at the 2.
They finally get him down at the 2.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success,
Touch pass to Young Jr.
Get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the season.
Touchdown, TOUGLANE. Let's go.
6 on the board.
Let's get back in the win column, baby, after last week. Let's do it.
He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy
now
has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We needed that. I love that it counts as a touchdown reception instead of a run, by the way. LJ Young, still only a sophomore. Not bad.
PAT unit on the field.
Dude, the wind is fucking insane. All right, don't expect me to be able to hit a field goal in this game unless it's a chip shot. 17 miles an hour. I mean, they're in perfect position to hit a field goal. The good thing is a field goal is not enough. This kickoff's going to be well short. Yeah, I mean, Christ.
This is one of those performances we simply don't
had to rip that ball out. We haven't had to play too much defense as of late. It's normally been late comebacks offensively. We got a couple of guys who are hurting that are probably going to have to be subbed out here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin.
We sent him.
Keeping an eye on it for us.
One play, and they burn us with the speed. Touchdown, Indiana. One play, and they absolutely torched us.
Man, how about this quarterback right away saying, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line.
Blitzed on 1st down, and I guess they were ready for it.
Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice.
Okay.
Catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Well, right back to the offense. Remember what I said about not wanting to have to kick a field goal? We're down by 3 with 3:11 left.
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So
13 seconds, 74 yards on one play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every
Okay, we're going to succeed here. It's got to be on the run.
They'll put it in play at the 25. Offense getting set for 1st down.
Not the best blocking in the world. 2nd and inches, though.
Short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Got to succeed in running the football here on this drive. We need Grant to be the bowling ball that we know he can be. Here we go. The O-line's definitely, famous last words, doing better on the run. Final play for the 2-minute warning. Opt out.
They'll ride the hot hand. A solid
Grant
pickup
4.
there before the defense is able to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning and the defense
Still want to run the ball. We still have our timeouts.
2nd down coming up. Handoff from the gun. Really nice stop.
3 for Grant, not bad.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the gift in the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gather.
Go for another run here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough.
First down. There we go.
They'll mark it at the 48.
Still got these timeouts. Just winding down the clock to make sure they can't really hit us with a counter.
Where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
That's a hell of a cut. Let's go. Another first down.
Getting that first down to make sure I get
Running game's doing well.
trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Just waiting to see
They've got a first down.
if they leave us space, and it's looking like they might.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw.
Nowhere to go.
Pressure will get there.
It would have been a risky throw on anybody on those curls. They recovered pretty close.
Costly play. They immediately called timeout, trying to
Didn't want to risk it. Tried to take off, but it was a bit too late.
rally here late. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. It's Frost.
That is a hell of a throw.
What a great individual effort here. There's two
Big hit there, but it's a first down and out of bounds to stop the clock.
Find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Get that tight end to block.
Comes out throwing on first down.
Flag on the play.
But there is a flag.
Roughing the passer.
Been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
It's a big help. Brings us up to the 13.
Quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close. But
And we still have 2 timeouts.
the offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back.
Not the best blocking in the world, but a good broken tackle.
Defense is this pick or poison game.
Up to the 8.
I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll ride his man on the option.
Winkle, first down at the 2.
But it'll be first and goal for this offense.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run.
And they're
these
stacking the line here.
over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty.
Whatever, we're going to run it because it at least centered the ball.
And they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
Powers forward.
Very much centered the ball.
Down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called.
Okay.
Stops 13 seconds.
We have, in theory, 2 chances here.
Can the D
Ball is perfectly centered to tie the game.
gets it out fast. And it's in for a touchdown.
Whew. Let's go.
Executing down the field, using all of the clock.
This is a different team this year, man.
Big score.
This is a different team.
Should do it.
Despite all the injuries. LJ Young Jr., let's go.
Getting set for the point after. And the
Up by 4 with 10 seconds left. We just cannot have what happened last time defensively happen again.
consider driving this one through on the ground. Get him
It'll be bend, don't break. This is a returnable kick.
from inside
obviously.
his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Nice.
6 seconds left.
All of the assignments as they put a stop
Adjustments.
to 22.
Cornerback matchup. Honestly, by height. Strip ball, no. Tackling, no. Concept. Shit, give me that prevent defense.
Indiana has the ball back. And
Everybody back.
comes out ready to go. So this is probably going to do it. Jesse. Chance for one more play to try to get it into the end zone.
And David, this offense practices in these situations, right? You're going to try to get
Ball caught. Game over. 4-1 for the Blue Moose. Yeah, you celebrate Taven Jackson. You go right ahead. That man's a loser. I'm still... Dude, that Wyoming loss, though. It's totally fine because we got screwed on a mechanic. We have set a new record for most wins in a season with 4. And we're only 5 games in. The Blue Moose win again.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance.
Holy hell. LJ Young, 3 touchdowns on the day.
Correct, and you don't know until the game, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they?
Man, oh man, what a play right at the end.
Down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do
I thought we were screwed when they scored that touchdown on one play. I really did. I wasn't sure if we could get another comeback. But they've done it again. 4 wins in the season, 4-1 overall. 31-27 over the Hoosiers. Close game in terms of total offense. Player stat wise. Rough game for Bryce Frost. I mean, 21-31, 242 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 2 picks. I didn't throw any of them. I mean, Frost has kind of proven like he might have a ceiling, but I don't know. Tavian Grant is, he's a beast. He is a beast. Power backs in this game are fucking fun. 4-1. Let's fucking go. God, we needed this so badly after last year. We really did. Onward and upward. For the Moose, we head to the next week. Will we get good luck on recruiting? Not this week. We miss out on Joey Knight, who goes to Syracuse. That's not surprising. We're looking pretty good for the vast majority of other players that we're currently looking to recruit. As LJ Young Jr. was the independent player of the week with his 8 receptions, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns, plus a rushing touchdown. Very, very deserved as we draw the Kansas Jayhawks, who are 3-1. They are facing, you know, they had the back-to-back relegations that we're now trying to battle back from. So that's going to be interesting to see just how good they are at this stage. Taking a look here. Joey Knight is off the board. How are we looking in terms of visits? Well, Ramsey. You scheduled for JMU. Tory Butts. Schedule you for the bye week. And Bethea's not ready yet. Okay, we do still have a lot of points now. How far behind are we on some people? Boudreaux, we're in last 4. There's still a fight, though. We can still try to take at the Rutgers. Okay. Is everybody on at least 5 points? Minimum. Normally, I like it to be 10. But because we can put more points on people per week, we want to get a bit more aggressive. Let's at least have some influence factoring in with every single player. Even the guys that are currently on the top of our board. The dudes at the bottom, let's start swinging for. So, Bernie Boudreaux. Am I able to sell you on anything here? Yes. Proximity to home, academic prestige, campus lifestyle. Doesn't help a ton, but it'll do. And then we'll do contacts, friends and family to get him on 65. D'Angelo Nealon at tight end. What can we do for you? Hard sell. Oh yeah, this should be fine. There we go. And then we can still put on 35 points, so... And DM. And then Alfonso Dar, the other tight end that we're going for. Hard sell on proximity to home, academic prestige, campus lifestyle. Which one is that? Yeah. Personality. 15 points left, which he will get. See if we can make up that ground. 3 recruits so far, but 3 very, very good recruits. Kansas is next. This was the first game on the schedule where I'm like, yeah, we're probably not going to win this. But take a look at the conference standings at the moment. Independent status. It's the best we've ever looked. Buffalo's won 4 in a row after dropping their season opener. Long way to go, though. Kansas would be a big win, and actually I lied about the losses. I mean, because Rutgers obviously being ranked. Kansas ranked as an 80 overall team. We know that we technically have what it takes to get the better of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Might be the last game of the night. We'll see. Just might be. Come on. Another big win here, please. We should have Tyson back at running back. First time since week 1 as well. That's a big boost.
These Jayhawks can play a little football, too. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash.
Kansas Jayhawks. We're squeezing another 2 seasons tonight. Maybe. You never know. Never know. David Booth, Memorial Stadium. No hockey fans, not the hockey player. Or is it? Go for the return. Get the opening kickoff a ton.
Get us started with the opening kickoff.
Returnable for Young.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20.
Big opportunity today.
Okay, so here comes the offense.
Graham Bell, only 2 receptions since the last time we saw him. He's been pretty quiet.
About this wide receiver. He is a
What can the boys do against the Jayhawks of Kansas? Scoreless first, okay. 7-0 TOUGLANE, 7-7. 14-7 Kansas. 14 all at halftime. We are keeping it close. Third quarter, 21-14, 21 all, 28-21 is the score heading into the fourth. I believe they are about to score. And we are tied at 28 apiece. Oh, man. Can we score? Yes, we can. 35-28, a 62-yard touchdown pass to Trey Bell, right as we said he had been quiet. Kansas forced to punt. And the boys of TOUGLANE put this one away. No, they can't. 3 and out. Jayhawks ball. Kansas have tied the game with 2:24 to go. The boys deserved the chance to seal it on their own, but we're taking over. We're taking over. Can we get the win?
from the gun. Give on the inside. Bang.
Good run for Keontae Tyson. How great it is to have him back. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. Same as always, I'm not going to be afraid to run the football. We have to be smart in possession. There's no reason to risk it.
Right back to him on the ground. And he won't.
I didn't make the most of that run. I was going to go middle. I saw a dude there. And then the outside lane evaporated right as I went to switch it.
Types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45.
Good blocking upfield. Moore to the 49. The option continues to be our strong suit. They are stacking the box here, though. Means it might be a good time. AJ, take it easy, by the way.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Running back, great block by 82. Stop that guy from getting absolutely lit up. That was a great block. Chance here to run the bubble.
Grabbed in the backfield.
Oh, what a juke! Inside the 30.
27-yard line, and they are
Oh my God, what a play.
It's going to stop the clock with the time.
Dude, we are thriving off of the RPO.
Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Running back.
Run. The blocking didn't really hold.
Doing a great job.
Another injury timeout for Kansas. I mean,
Commit to the run like this. Obviously,
it's for me.
You can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff is back.
I was going to throw to X, but I wasn't sure if he was stopping in time.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit
Interesting situation here.
long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
Tyson nearly gets the first.
To keep him from getting to
So we can line up for the field goal. If the wind is rough, we can go for it. Oh, man. The wind, 16 miles an hour. We're going for it. 16 miles an hour. We're going for the first down. That's insane. Good Christ. That wind is insane. We need a touchdown to win this. Going for the Tom Brady special.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
And the Tom Brady special gets us the first down.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push.
Try to center the ball. Try to run it in if we can.
Keep the first, keep the drive alive.
He's dropped.
Not the best of blocking. Let's use the timeout. Stop the clock.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's not-
They're leaving no space all of a sudden. No space at all.
Running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the
We got 1 timeout left. Our main job here is to center the ball.
he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
They'll run it from the gun.
And we did.
And he's not going to
It's going to have to be a field goal.
denying him the first down.
I will not be surprised if we end up going to overtime.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds.
This is a tough kick with the wind. And a relatively inaccurate kicker.
Now on
38 yards.
for a field goal try.
Crazy wind.
And this will be for
George Lincoln.
right down the middle. They get
Let's
the winning
go!
from 38.
Dude, I am having a night. I am having a night. Compared to last night where I was fucking everything up, I apparently, outside of Wyoming, can do no wrong. Let's go. Another gigantic win for us this year.
Fun of fun to call, and the
There's our Tiger. We named him Clemson.
way in the memory bank. Not
38-35 over Kansas on a last-second field goal. Bryce Frost, 5 touchdowns today.
That went down to the wire. Whether we lost,
But man, did we do so well utilizing the RPOs to get down the field, especially that play with Moore.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Yeah, it's big time.
I didn't even notice the piggyback ride there.
To find your career.
The TOUGLANE Blue Moose in their 3rd season
That's going to do it for us.
are 5-1.
Pollock, our entire broadcast team. I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA
Damn, man.
Sports College Football.
Damn. A couple passes in a row on those RPOs. 3 big plays in a row to get us downfield. A 38-yarder for George Lincoln III. Almost 500 total yards of offense. Possession time was pretty close. Frost, 28 of 41, 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Every once in a while, man, this guy looks like he could actually be that gem of a quarterback. I mean, he's definitely Not the long-term option for us to carry us through, but for now, he's doing a hell of a job. How nice was it to see Keontae Tyson back in this lineup after all his injury trouble. 5-1. Crazy. Absolutely crazy run this year. Good news recruitment-wise? No. Actually, quite a bit of bad news. Both tight ends go elsewhere. All right. Best news in the world. Championship contender status, now a B-. We are ranked 55th in the country at 5-1. Tulane's up at 50. Trayan Bell was the independent offensive player of the week. 6 receptions, 153 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He was phenomenal. As we draw Coastal Kakalaki. The old teal turf. Players we just missed out on. Off of the board. Is there anybody ready for a visit? Bethea is ready. Get him in for the JMU game. Okay. From there, we're going to continue to fight for those at the top of our board. I missed Terrell last week. For those at the bottom of the board, I should say. So Andy Slater. Let's see what we can do for you. Hard sell. Okay, we do have 3 options. There we go. Campus personality. And 25 points. And then Morgan Mouch. Center. Hard sell. That even though Coach Prestige isn't great. And 5 points on you. And defensive end Alex Marshall. Have plenty to sell you on. And another 10 points. All right, so the bottom 4 we're able to work on here. Up next, it is a battle of the 5 and 5s. Coastal Carolina's crushing it right now. But independent status, speaking of crushing it, it's us, Buffalo, and UTEP, each on 5 wins. My God, it might be a showdown with the Buffalo Bulls to get promoted this year. Top record advances. Got the Army at 1-4, down in the basement. But for the first time, there's a sign of life that we might be able to break through and do this thing. Heisman favorites right now, all quarterbacks. Avery Johnson, Zach Pyron, DJ Lagway, Ty Simpson, and Colton Joseph at ODU. One junior in the mix, and that's Lagway. Damn, man. Damn. And then what the hell's the injury report look like? Gargarian's still out for 5 more games. 7 games for Kingsley Reese at linebacker. I'm going to have to edit the depth chart again, too. But just an absurd amount of injuries that we've had to deal with, and that makes our record that much more absurd, if we're being honest.